Hello, my beautiful people. Today we're gonna do a fly on the wall for your person, for the DM. Already shuffled, and this is what came up. What I'm seeing here is somebody is holding onto the money, but it's also spilling. And it's almost like they don't know that it's spilling. It's like this guy is holding onto this pentacle, but he doesn't see, he's not aware that this pentacle dropped down, you know. He's holding on to 3 pentacles, but this one is loose and kind of hidden, you know. So it's like somebody is spilling money, but they're not saying that they're spilling, you know. Kind of spending money in secret. And this dude is wondering, like, how is it? Where is the money going? I'm holding on to the money. What's happening? You know? So, what's happening in your DM's life? Is it good? Is it bad? So, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, Queen of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the Moon. So, like I said, somebody is spilling money in secret. The Moon. Now, this could be their partner or spouse, or it could be your person spending money in secret. I do see them or their spouse like buying stuff that's not necessary, you know, like they're filling a void. I see in my head like a guy buying tennis shoes but buying like a few for no reason, you know. It's like, these are gonna be for running, these are gonna be for walking, these are gonna be, I don't know, for something, and these are gonna be for this, and these are gonna be for that, you know. You don't need 10 pairs of tennis shoes, you know, for whatever. I mean, same for the women, you know. You don't need like 53 pair of heels, you know. It's like they're trying to fill a void. The Queen of Cups, it's like a coin with 2 sides, you know. On one side, there's no love in their life with a spouse or partner, but on the flip side, this Queen of Cups is connected to you. That's how they see you, and that's how they see, I want to say the connection, but it's how they see you, but also what they want, you know, secretly. Obviously, they're not gonna tell people, you know, I need love, I'm so, you know, sad, blah blah blah. It's not in their nature, you know. But inside them, they feel they are yearning, you know, for that love, for that full cup. Also, why they could be spending money on nonsense, because that's that void. They don't have the love, so they are trying to fill it with pentacles, you know. Now with these two, with the Nine of Wands and Ten of Swords, the marriage is dead, or the relationship, and they are hiding it. They're hiding it from the rest of the world. No surprise, right? But they're also hiding you, like you are represented by the sun behind these wands. So it's almost like they put a barrier between their marriage and you. They want to keep it separate. It's almost like they don't want the marriage to influence this sun behind the wands, but they also don't want this sun to escape the wall and be in the open, you know. And in the last read, we said why they are keeping you behind the wall. So this girl is actually, you know, defending and keeping us, you know, trying for the sun to stay there and not to come out. So they don't want the world to know about you, but they also don't want the world to know about the failure in their marriage, you know, because they see if the marriage is dead, they see it as a failure, you know, and oh my God, nobody has to know. We have to keep the image, you know. Otherwise it's a failure, you know. That's how they see it. Okay, so let's see. Top cards. Three of Swords, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, Empress. It's funny how it goes. 3, 2, 1, Empress. It's almost like a like a race, you know, when they say ready, steady, go. Who are they going after? The Empress. So you're the ultimate goal here. Seems like it. So on one level, they're obviously heartbroken for you, because they feel stuck in the marriage or a relationship, and they have to obtain that image that everything's fine, you know, and for that, to obtain the image, you need lots of energy, you need to put lots of energy into it, you know. So because of that, they feel heartbroken over you. Again, Queen of Cups. It's this much of love that's within them for you. That's why there's Three of Swords here. Also on the flip side, it's like there's a loss of abundance in their life that also connects with the money. But in general, there's no abundance, there's no growth. There's a lack of everything, basically. And you can all boil it down to the cups that are missing in their life. mm. Now, this is like you made a bad choice, so now you have to sit in it. You know, the Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords. They knew the whole time what they were doing and what or who they were choosing. They were fully aware. But with that bad choice they made, they were trying not to look at the truth, you know, not to look at the good choice they need to make. Again, it's like a path of least resistance, you know. Well, I'm already in this relationship for 10 years, you know. It's just easier to sit in it. It's familiar. I know how my person ticks, you know. It's just easier to stay in it, to stay in this, because it's familiar, you know. You're everything but familiar. So it's almost like, you know, they're gonna they're gonna die, you know, they're gonna bleed out if they come towards you. But all the while, you know, they were drawn to you. They felt the love. They're still feeling the love. That's why they can't let you go, because they're lacking the cups in their personal life. And you have all the cups. You're the Queen of Cups. So it's almost like a moth being drawn to the flame, you know. You just can't help it. You just need that light, you know. Even though they keep making the wrong decisions, they're always gonna be drawn to you. Whatever they say, whatever they do in the 3D, you know, they will always be drawn to you because of the cups that's missing in their life. But again, it's easier for them to stay in this dead relationship. It's like they don't wanna see the truth. They're also hiding the truth from other people, hiding the truth from themselves, hiding the truth from their spouse or partner, you know. Everything is so hidden and so secret and so, you know, so many holding back, so many secrets. Like these two are so powerful, you know. These are like the main characters in this film. But like I said, it's dead. There's no love. Still obtaining that image that everything's fine, you know. I mean, it's always the same shit. Let's use the light seers. And also on some level you feel heartbroken because of their actions, you know. They're bringing pain to you and then bringing pain to themselves, you know. Okay, tell me about the Three of Swords. They dream about you, they wanna be with you, they, you know, have conversations with you in their head. But they are just so fucking petrified to come towards you. It's it's insane. Now, if they have kids and all that, you know, if they bought a house together, a car together, you know, in their mind, it's just a lot of work, you know, to get out of that. Also, their spouse or partner could be, you know, a narcissist. So, if they want to get out from that marriage or a relationship, the spouse will do everything they can to hurt them, basically. So if they have kids, even if they don't like the kids, they will do everything to get the custody, full custody, you know, because your DM wants the kids, you know. It's kind of like that. Or, you know, if they don't have the kids, then it's all material, you know. It's almost like they will it's almost like they would drag the whole thing for months and years just to be a pain in the ass for your person, you know. You can't leave me, oh my god. People will talk. My reputation will be over, blah blah blah, you know. So they might try to paint themselves as the victim here, you know. And because your person is aware of that, they just sit in it, you know, because it's easier. Now, some of them don't have that kind of problem, but they still sit in it because they're just, you know, a pessimist. They're very negative in their mind, you know. So whatever outcome they envision in their head, the first thing is always negative, you know. So it's like, what if I leave my person and go towards the Empress and she doesn't want me, then I won't have anybody, you know. At least this way they're safe, they have somebody, you know, even though there's no love and it's dead. I mean, the whole thinking process in them is just insane, you know, all twisted and stuff. Wheel, death, and Ten of Pentacles. King of Swords. So many swords. Did you notice that? King of Swords, Ten of Swords, 3, 2, 1. All swords. Now, this Wheel of Fortune is it's not going in their favor, you know. All I'm drawn is to this black side, not the white side. So luck is running out, and it is bookending there. marriage or relationship. And again, with the death card, it's dead. Also, fortune is running out. Like I said here, lack of abundance. They keep choosing the wrong side. I'm just drawn to this black side, like, you know, it's just pouring. It's like a waterfall, you know, and this is like a little mist. Just keep choosing the wrong thing, wrong people, wrong everything. And it's affecting their finances, their family life. It's affecting everything. And with this death card, they need to stop that. They need to stop choosing the wrong thing. Again, with the King of Swords, they know the truth. They know what they need to do. They know what they need to say. They know who they need to choose. You know, first of all, they need to choose themselves. You know, in order to choose the right people. They know it. They're just, they like sitting in shit. Oh my god, another Queen of Cups. Yeah, and that decision that they need to make is just gonna go round and round, you know. The truth is gonna keep coming up until they choose, wisely. Well, this is telling me they need to choose the love, not the pentacles. They need to choose cups. But they're pretending, to not know which cup to choose. The fuckers see the right cup, but they're like, which one should I choose? They're pretending like they don't see the red cup. But this is also you focusing on your cup. She looks very spiritual, It's like you're pulling the energies from the universe to fill your own cup. It's all the lessons and all the transformations you went through. You're all putting it in your cup. It's like you're collecting experiences, wisdom, all the good, all the bad you went through. You're all putting it in your cup. And by doing that, you're becoming more and more evolved. You're becoming more smarter, more wise, more authentic, more yourself, You're just thriving, You're moving up, you're leveling up. it's almost like you don't even care what they are doing, what cups they are choosing. You're just focused on yourself and your own cup, which is a good thing. You should do that. Now they mow the lawn. Oh my god. I'm sorry if you hear noises. Uh, so yeah, the more you focus on yourself, the more you're gonna push them energetically, you know. The more this King of Swords and this Ace of Swords are gonna be louder, the more you focus on yourself. It's that symbiosis part. Okay, tell me about the Two of Swords. Also, you're representing this white part. And it's a mist and not a waterfall, you know, because you are moving away. Your energy is moving away from your DM because you're tired, you know, you want something but you're not getting anything, so you're going out and you're searching for it somewhere else, you know. So whether you're aware or not, your energy is slowly moving away. And it's not a bad thing, you know, it's just how it is. But that will bring them in because they feel you pulling away. So it's a good thing. Page of Cups. Well, that's the emotional immaturity, you know, looking away from things. All I hear is la 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 la, you know, just like her. No, I don't want to see la 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 la, you know. Eight of Wands, yeah, they're blocking their own progress, you know. The moving forward is blocked. Four of Pentacles again, and Page of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, they're blocking their own growth. So every card is blocked. The moving forward, the growth, the letting go. Sorry about that. Why do they need to mow on the lawn right now? Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, you know. They're holding on to the wrong things. It's like this girl has monopoly money inside this purse, you know, and she thinks it's real money. It's just a bunch of nonsense in this purse. You know, you would think she has gold and, I don't know, food and supplies and everything, you know, what you need to survive. But no, she has monopoly money inside, Legos, you know. half a chocolate bar that's all moldy. Just nonsense. They're holding on to the wrong things. And they're holding on to dead things as well. You know, by choosing the wrong stuff, they're not growing, they're not moving forward. And with those choices that they make, they consciously, you know, stop their progress, because it's so much easier, you know. It's much easier to stay at home and play video games than to go to college, you know, and study to be a doctor or whatever. Oh, look who showed back. The Empress. Again, emotional maturity, child. Oh my god, would you move? Sorry about that. Again, there's no growth. I mean, in this period, they did do some growth, but it's so fucking slow, and it's so, you know, they're not putting any effort, you know, and it's kind of disappointing. They're also spying on you. They're spying on you from the shadows, you know, could be energetically, could be 3D, but it's also you disappointed in them. You're doing your own thing, you're growing and everything, but, you know, as soon as you think about your DM, it's just disappointing, you know. The universe is making them watch in what shit they're sitting in. It's making them realize things. Yeah, it's like they reached 12 years old, and, you know, they just stopped growing emotionally. I know. And with that being said, they're also holding to the past. They're not letting go of past experiences. They're just dumping those experiences on you. It's like they were, you know, always hurt in the past. There was always people who betrayed their trust and all that, and now they're dumping those experiences on you. Oh, they will hurt me, they will betray me, they will do this, they will do that, you know. Instead of learning from those experiences, you know, they're keeping it around like baggage, you know. And it's not fair to you. Instead of talking to you, having a, real, fruitful conversation, they're just making up things in their head, Always the same stuff. Anyway, tell me about the Ace of Swords. This is why you shouldn't wait on them. Leave the door open, but don't wait, because you're gonna waste your life. Temperance. I see them juggling two things. Just like here, the moon and the sun. The moon and the sun over here behind the Nine of Wands. Juggling, juggling, juggling. Eight of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. Yeah, they're trying to juggle two things. It's almost like they want to sit on the two chairs, at the same time. But you can't do that. Also them waiting for things to happen instead of taking action, This whole time they were hoping and waiting that for you to do something. All the while they knew that it's the onus on them to do something, but they were still hoping, and some of them probably still hope, that you're gonna do something, that you're gonna do the first move, that you're gonna spill the beans, But on the other hand, if you do, their ego is gonna kick in, If you pour your heart out, they're just gonna leave you in the background, because it's gonna be like, oh, they still love me, they still want me, okay, fine. I don't need to do anything. They're still gonna be here. It's fine, But if you leave, if you have those healthy boundaries, if you respect your own self-worth, they're gonna go into, panic mode. Oh my god, they're leaving, oh my god, no. Also, what brings balance into this whole thing with their marriage and with you is a truthful conversation. They need that truthful conversation with their spouse or partner as well. Even though it might get messy, it's what they need to do, They needed to do this conversation with them a long time ago, when it was starting, to die off. But again, they were just sitting there doing nothing, distracting distracting themselves from the truth. You know, this one is looking away, this one has his eyes closed. Just everything is out of balance. Okay. Okay. Temperance, Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords, Hierophant, and the Ace of Swords again. They know you're the better choice. They know, they knew it for a long time, yet they're still trying to juggle two things. They're trying to maintain the image that everything's fine with their marriage, but they also want to have you at the same time, you know. But you're like their little secret. And it's almost like they want to keep you a secret, you know. Like the perfect scenario for them would be if you were in another dimension, you know, where they can go in and out, so they can have their, you know, image on one side, and then they can go to that other dimension and have you, and nobody will know about their marriage, you know. It's kind of like that. They want the cake and eat it too. Again, this connection, you are the full cup, you're the love. When it comes to their marriage, there's no love, or, you know, long-term relationship. There's no love. I'm also getting, for some reason, society with this card, and this is them like laughing it off, you know. Ha ha ha, yes, everything's fine. You know, it's like if somebody tries to poke a little bit deeper, you know, into their life, they just laugh it off, you know. They make a joke, they, you know, change the subject easily, you know. They just distract other people so they don't have to talk about it. But all of that, you know, the pretending, the lying, the having you in their mind, they want you but they don't know how to get you, they feel trapped, they're basically living two lives, you know, like a double agent, and all of that is creeping on people onto them, keeping them up at night. And you might pick that up because they're thinking so much and spending so much energy to distract themselves, to obtain the image, to obtain the lies and all that, you know. Like I said, it requires lots of energy to do that, to go against the current. So how you might pick that up is feeling tired. That's the main, like the main symptom. Or you also could be feeling tired but you can't sleep, or you sleep way too much, you know, either or. Whew. Okay, tell me about the Empress. I like the energy of this Empress. It's almost like she's kind of on her own, separate from these 3 cards, you know. It's almost like she doesn't give a shit about this 3 of Swords. It's like she's saying, okay, you can have your 3 of Swords. I don't want them. I'm gonna focus on myself. I'm gonna fill my own cups. Your pain is not my pain. She feels very badass, you know, in this read. That's also how they see you, you know, like a badass. I like her stance in this reading, you know. She's realizing that their pain isn't her pain. Their karma isn't your karma. Their immaturity isn't your immaturity, you know. You're realizing that whatever you're being thrown from their side energetically doesn't define you, doesn't have to be a part of you. So that's cool. High Priestess. You have your eyes open. I'm drawn to the drawn eyes. You're listening to your own soul, and you're in tune with your own self, with the universe, with the energies. You're listening. You're listening to that flow where you need to go. It's beautiful. You're in a such different and better place than your DM is. It's almost like black and white, you know. Like you two are on a different, the opposing side of the same spectrum, you know. Ooh, the lovers. They feel lots of passion towards you. Again, 3 of Swords. As Steve would say, there's no 3 of Swords if there's no Queen of Cups love. And the Magician. Again, you are tired of feeling this 3 of Swords. You are saying, no, that's not mine, I don't want it. You can have it if you want, you know. She's realizing, the Empress is realizing that her heart isn't actually broken, that her heart is full. Her heart is full. You are mending your own heart. You're finally realizing that their pain isn't your pain. Ah, it's so beautiful. Like, it really feels like she is, you know, standing on her own here in this spread, and this is them, you know. So again, you're mending your own heart, you're following your own passion, you're manifesting passion, you're making good choices. Or if you feel you're not, you're gonna. There's lots of magic swirling around you. Lots of good vibes and lots of good energy. You're finding that fire within you. You're done with the pain, you're done with the bullshit, you're done with the immaturity, you know. I like it. She feels very badass. I like that. Now when it comes to them, of course, they feel passion towards you. Now, this is them, you know, like trying not to admit that they feel very passionate about you, because the magician can be like a trickster energy, you know. But in their mind, you know, when they are daydreaming, they are trying to manifest this with you. They're daydreaming about it a lot. And with the daydreams, they're kind of like butt dialing you. They're pulling lots of your energy by daydreaming. Some of them with that are manifesting seeing you randomly, like in the store or in the park or whatever, you know. If that does happen, it's like a butt dial manifestation, you know, because of all the daydreaming. But most of them are keeping quiet. But you know, thinking about you 24/7. Like I said in the previous reading, it's like an autopilot, you know. High Priestess, King of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Devil. Now that's you seeing things clearly, you know, as they are. You can see the toxicity that you on some level were holding on to. But like I said, it feels like you're done with all the bullshit and everything. You're focusing on yourself, you're growing, evolving, like I said. You're just seeing things more clearly. And you're not afraid of any negative energy, if you will. You know how to handle it, you know. Now when it comes to them, they're focusing more on the negative and not listening to their soul. That's what brings the pain. This is their marriage, you know, this dude. And that's them always being on the precipice, you know, of their emotions. Always on the precipice of saying something, doing something, but again, the fears are stopping them, the fears. She wants to jump in, but she's afraid to jump in, but she wants to, but she's afraid. You know, one foot is forward, one foot is going backwards, you know. So because they can't decide, they're always going back and forth, they're just stopped. They're not moving. Now when it comes to you, you are represented by the King of Pentacles. And that's your person. You're doing fine and they are confused. Why are you doing fine? Even if you don't feel like you're doing fine, you know, this is how they perceive you. This is how they feel you. Like the Queen of Cups, the Empress, the King of Pentacles, you know. They also feel like you have more than them. It doesn't have to be money, it's just, you know, could be just, you know, emotionally and all that. But I do feel like you have more than them. That you're more put together than they are. That's why they are afraid to talk, you know. I mean, this dude looks petrified when he thinks about talking to the King of Pentacles, you know. This dude seems like, you know, loved by everybody. He looks wise, he looks stable, you know. He looks like he has everything he needs. He made a life for himself, you know. He worked hard, so now he's enjoying his blessings, you know. And they are like this. So of course this guy is gonna be petrified to talk to this guy. Now when it comes to you, you are jumping into the water, you are, you know, you are in touch with your emotions. And that's them spying on you. Oof. Let's see what else. Is there anything else? So there's almost nothing new, you know, in their personal life. It's basically the same shit, you know. It's still dead. They are still pretending it's fine. but your energy is getting stronger and stronger. The more they deny it, the more they keep it a secret, the more they are pretending. It's getting heavier and heavier. Okay, is there anything else you want to share, universe? Well, on one hand, that's you with your epiphanies, you know. Like I said, here you're realizing their pain isn't your pain, you know. Their karma isn't your karma. That's the high priestess, you know. Her third eye is lit as well, just like this lamp. When it comes to them, they need to quiet their mind. They need to listen to their intuition more. Eight of Pentacles, Lovers, Two of Wands. What would be the fourth card? Ace of Wands. They need to make a decision pretty soon. I feel like something's gonna happen that's gonna cause them to speed up that decision, you know. Could be just them feeling you moving further or further away, or it could be something, you know, 3D. Maybe that other deep soul comes up for you, or another soulmate, you know, and then you're gonna focus on them. They're gonna feel that, you know. I feel like something's coming that's gonna cause them to move their butt. Oh, wrong side. Four of Swords, Five of Wands, Seven of Wands, Three of Cups, Four of Cups. And they need to heal from this abandonment issues, from this negative thinking. This one almost has a panicky vibe. So they need to quiet their mind. They need to look at things from a different perspective. Now you are this little flame. You are the light in their soul, in their life. But it's also them, again, keeping you hidden, fighting still to open up. But they're also fighting to open up in their personal life. They just refuse to talk about emotions, you know, with their spouse and partner. There's lots of defensive energy. You know, it's like they're keeping on their side, the spouse is keeping on their side, you know. Nobody's interacting with anybody, you know. it's very routinely, you know. Um, there's just this stagnant routine with in their relationship, and it's like a unspoken rule, if you will, um, that they don't talk about certain things. I won't ask you about this if you don't ask me about that, you know. Oh, they just go on with their day. Oh, they wake up, it's like they eat in silence, you know, they don't ask each other any questions. They keep a blind eye, you know. They do their own thing outside. When they come home, again, they have lunch, but they don't talk about anything. Or if they do, it's, you know, just fighting. It's like on one side, they don't talk. On the flip side, if they do, if they open their mouth, just fighting. They trigger each other like they just trigger each other, you know, whenever they open their mouth. But lovers is a decision that the universe makes. So it's almost like saying there's no um, there's no distractions. I'm not gonna let you distract yourself anymore. You need to make a decision. Again, your connection is just being more and more of a burden, but it's a burden so they can open up finally, so they can do something finally. It's not a bad thing, you know, feeling the connection is a burden. It almost needs to be a burden for them to take some action. But you are realizing that it doesn't have to be a burden for you. That you're just a tool for this person, just like they were a tool for you. But you took that tool and you were like, okay, what can I do with this? You know? And they were like, oh, I don't want to look at it. So on your side, you did something, on their side, they were just dismissing it, you know? Yeah, that's your reading. Nothing much, nothing different on their side. Still keeping secrets, still keeping to their false image. The relationship is still dead, you know. Lots of pain, lots of fighting. Them and their spouse or partner aren't very open with each other. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to talk, so they don't talk at all. Whatever conversations they're having, it's all practical, and it's almost like professional, you know, like they're not even in a relationship. It's almost like they have it's almost like their marriage or relationship is a business, you know. So that's the type of conversations they're having. It's all pentacle based. It's not a copy. They try to talk about cups. It causes fighting. And somebody is spilling money somewhere on nonsense. But you are in their mind. I would say 24/7 because you are the only light in their life. You're the only one who can spark this kind of passion. Anyway, that's your reading. That's the fly on the wall. Yeah, there's nothing much left to say. It's pretty cut and dry, you know. Yeah, love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.